Hey guys, it's Watching It or Watch Here, but it doesn't matter which one you call me. Anyway, welcoming you to my next Let's Stream series. And make sure you keep your Wii strap on at all times, boys. Stay strapped. There's the screen's letting you know. But I'm welcoming you to my next Let's Stream series of Pikmin 2. That's right, I've done this game in the past in both the form of a Let's Play and a Versus. And now I'm coming back to it in the stream series to finally continue with the sequel. There we have it, Pikmin 2. I think you can actually move this somehow. I don't know how you move these guys. Here it is, the sequel game. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. There's some other modes here. I'll probably cover challenge mode at some point. Two-player battle I actually did with Mega a long time ago, so I will actually link you guys to that at the end of the series. But for now, we're just going to jump right into the very first mode. The main mode. Actually, as you can see, I've beaten this game before, but never 100%ed it, so we're going to be doing that for a first time here. So let's go and jump into File 2 of Pikmin 2 and get started right away. Hockaday Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hockaday Freight or Hockaday, ran into financial difficulties. Captain Olimar. Planet Hockaday. Hockaday, I don't know. Hockaday Freight. I like calling it Hockaday. I know president of the Hockaday Freight, and local employee Louis. I'm so glad you're sick. Just very glad, but sad of an announcement that is not so glad. Our company's going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. There's a tired little golden picnic brain carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. The only asset we had left to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin, which I know was your personal property, but I'm gonna take it anyway. As for the rest of our loan, a whole shitload of money. What's this bottle cap? Olimar! What is that? Take that back as a souvenir for your kid? Treasure, money. Initiating evaluation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 10 or 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than your salary. But there are more on that planet. They can repay our debt. Louis, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately. Captain Olimar. On this rust bucket bolt ship that's gonna fall apart any second. Don't worry, I don't have insurance anymore either because I can't afford it after the debt. But rest assured, you'll be safe on company property, this beautiful ship. I prepared for both of you. And off to the distant planet we go, returning back once again. In the Valley of Repose. Looks like you're not piloting very well. This ship isn't very good. Oh, there goes Louis. Shit. Well, Don't know what we're gonna do now. I guess we'll have to tell the boss that we killed our our subordinate. Whoops. Oh. Tumble a little car roll out of here. Who were those little guys over there? Bruiser, that was close. I have averted a crash from landing. Running diagnostics. Alert, danger, Louis is missing. He must have fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding to his communicators, either flaunting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment, look. Yo, mess that guy up. Come on, Reds. Could these be... What kind of voice was that? Could these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them. Use your whistle to call them. Blah, blah, blah about controls. That's right. We're finally here. They're not actually going to die, and they can't actually die, but that's okay. Just got to whistle them fellas off there. Greetings, comrades. Ah, my Pikmin brethren are returning. Greetings, comrade. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions. Do not delay. Blah, 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 blah. I'm very cool ship. Okay, so yeah, this is Pikmin. I did the first one. This Wii motion controls, thankfully, the superior version in my opinion. And so all you have to do is point your rear remote to throw them and do so. I'm not going to go through the controls. That's boring. You guys don't need to hear boring stuff. But anyway, yes, we collected this, and now we can use this to carry this fella back to the onion, and oh, you're gonna start blabbering again? Alright, whatever. Attention, Captain Olimar, I've just reached out my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press minus to communicate with him. I'm quite interested in the details of his condition. Well, before we do that, we're letting these guys carry back this... Oh, wait, they can't yet. Wait a minute. Is there onion not over here? I guess it's not. Okay, never mind. My bad. So you can actually switch between captains in this game. That's the cool thing. The unique thing about this game is that there's 2 different captains. And you can switch between them, which allows you to multitask and do different things in the day. It's really cool. Louis, allow me to access your condition as per safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Oh, you're going to sue us. I see. Can you make your way to the location and rejoin us? Blah, 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 contact ship, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's just really simple controls like point, press A to like throw Pikmin. You can use like B to swap through, all that simple stuff. You guys don't even need to worry about it. Ah, here's the red onion. Look at it. It's adorable. Let's approach it. It's very intimidating. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Which I had time to read, and Olimar doesn't like me as much as other ship that he handcrafted, or the pieces and whatever. The seed of the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked. With A. Yes, it can be plucked. Ah, beautiful. Here we go. Hi there. How's it going? I'm sure you like being above ground better than below ground. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It's staring at you. Blah, 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 blah. Olimar's description of these creatures resembling Pick carrots was strikingly accurate. My sensors have directed a drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright, Louis? Louis! Get him! Oh, you can't get away from him, Louis. What the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, you're still there! Okay, I like that. Louis' funny guy. Alright, so what you can do with these Pikmin is these little pellets and enemy creatures in this game. You can use them both to create new Pikmin because they will carry them back to the onion, and the nourishment from such things will create new Pikmin creatures. And make sure you want to, if you color code them correspondingly, you'll get more Pikmin than what the number says on the pellet because it's correctly color corresponded. So see, we got 2 instead of 1. 2 for the price of 1. Great deal. Okay. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must be nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, Pikmin gather nutrients, bring the onion further to the species. Blah, blah, blah. The Pikmin onion's like a mothership. Lets you pluck, blah, 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 pluck Pikmin, blah, blah. Yeah, you can, you know what? Hold on. I was gonna... This first day's infinite too, so we're not in a rush for time, but I mean, I don't want to spend forever here, so... No, I really didn't want... God damn it. You get back up there. You get over here. If you throw them directly at the top, they'll break it immediately, but I'm apparently very bad at that, which isn't good because I need to aim at enemies. But there is a thing in this game, you know, there are Pikmin types in this game that allow me to be a little bit better about that. Shit. Oh, and yes, we can adjust the camera, but I don't really like adjusting the camera very much. At least not in the way. Oh, I actually did it. Would you look at that? And if you have both captains with you, they'll just pluck Pikmin much faster, which you can have. Fuck. Don't throw your Pikmin when you think you're doing. I can see all of them are over there. Okay, be so peaceful. So we're just basically building up our Pikmin population as much as possible. I'm gonna try to get as high as possible in this day because there's a limited number of Pikmin you can get in this day. But I think actually eventually a 5 pellet sprouts there. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll come back over and look. But I don't think so because we already got the 1 pellets from there. It might be the next day that happens. I don't know. It actually might be back where Olimar is. And it's a Duracell battery. Thank God I can change my Wii Remote batteries. No, I don't need it. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures we're searching for. The only reason we found it is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. Not like we can look around at all. I would like to praise it. You must regroup with Olimar first. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm really cool. Yeah, I'm not listening to his silly controls. And we can't get that quite yet. First things first, we need to bring these guys over here and throw them on top of this bag. And then we can switch over to our boy Olimar and throw the remaining Pikmin over here. So you just have to have enough to get this bag down in terms of sprouting Pikmin. And there we go. I found you. You're okay. Hooray. I don't... Whatever. I don't like you that much anyway. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. It's been a troublesome start to our trip, but you must feel sure that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to blah blah single group, blah blah. I didn't know what I can do. I know the controls. I was experimenting with them earlier. We can do that. If you want to separate your groups, I could like do this and get Louis to take, you know, stuff. So it's pretty simple. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and let these guys carry this back to the onion because why would we not? Get our Pikmin up, yes, yes. And come over to this Duracell battery. I don't know if we have enough without. Well, first we have to let the Pikmin dig it out. And they have to take it back to the ship. Which is an interesting gimmick of that game. You no longer have a time limit on days. I mean, you do. The day itself is time, not this first day. But you don't have a time limit on the number of days you need to complete the game in this time. So we are A-okay in that regard. There we go. And they're not going to be able to carry that. Shit. I don't even think... No, we need to carry this guy back first if we want to carry that back. Get the hell out. That's okay. You can only put double on them. That's the max for it. That's fine. That's okay. You know what? That's okay. Alright, here they go. Almost. You can do it. Very good. Now I can demonstrate faster plucking. Yeah, if you're in a group, you can still switch between the captains, but it won't actually like really matter. I mean, you'll still be in one group together. Okay, so if you do this, like, Louis will go over and start plucking the other one or help you out. So, I was gonna say, okay, we better have 20 after that. If we wouldn't have, I would have been very displeased. But no, we have enough to get our treasure. So you actually do have to get all these Pikmin in this first level area if you want to. And you can't actually lose Pikmin to that enemy because if you could, then you wouldn't be able to do this. And I think they don't want that. And that would be silly of them to put it here and expect that of you and blah, 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 I guess. I don't know. There's gonna be ramble. Why these fools take forever to get back? Come on, I have a strict schedule to keep. It's the, oops, excuse me. Sorry about my whistle there. It's the dude in Polar Express would say, the conductor. Yo, can I throw Louis up here? I know his fat ass will break this bag down. Alright, that was very rude. I'm sorry, Louis. I didn't mean it. I hope you forgive me. Yeah, also, I'm playing this on the Wii. I have a little story to tell while I'm doing this. It has taken me forever to get this to work. The reason I said that I wasn't going to be streaming for a bit was because I wanted to do this game next, besides Skyrim, and I could not get this to work for the life of me. The capture card I had was not working. It was showing up in black and white with the component adapter that it came with, so I had tried to order a part to fix that, and a component to HDMI converter, so I could also have the higher quality Wii on the Wii, which I do 480p rather than 480i. Then I ordered that, and then it didn't come. It got lost in the mail, so I had to wait even longer. And when it did come, it first didn't work, and it was only showing certain colors, not all colors. And I eventually used a different cable and got it to work, thankfully, with the part I ordered too, so it was necessary for me to order. But now here we are. I finally did it, and we're playing this game, so I'm very pleased. And Courage Reactor. They have some funny treasure names for all these things, and they're all worth the amount of money that goes towards your debt. So you try to find as many as possible. I'll be collecting them all. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, communicate with Hakatate. We must fly into the low orbit above the planet. I'm caught. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Yeah, so when it hits nighttime, you're not going to be down here anymore. So, yeah, we got all the Pikmin we can the first day, and, yeah. Wait a minute. Maybe we didn't. Shit. I think there is a 5 pellet behind this ship that I forgot about. There might have been. Well, that's okay. I guess we're not going to get that then. I should have thought about it. I wasn't thinking about it. There might be, yeah, right up there. There might be one up that little pathway there, but we'll get it tomorrow. There should be one tomorrow. I'll come back in tomorrow and get it. But no, that's the, yeah, I'm going to call Hakatate because I have a feeling. I vaguely remember somebody telling me that is how it's pronounced and like showing me some video or something like that. I don't remember though. Courage Reactor, the only funds earned towards our debt. And no Pikmin deaths. That probably won't last very long. You can also see all the hazards and stuff all your Pikmin were lost to if you want to. Mail. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. I don't have any money to pay you right now, but God damn it, you better bring back that treasure or else. Yeah, so just 10,000. So here we have a map. There's 4 seasons for the 4 areas we can go into. We can only go to the Valley of Repose right now. You can also check out the Picklepedia and the treasures if you want to see your treasure list. Or you can see an enemy list of all the enemies you've encountered. I'll show those off at some later point, I guess. And now let's go right back into this area. No hesitation. Whoops. Click on that. Probably get as much done as we can in these streams. I mean, this game is much longer than the first game, but still I have a feeling that it will not be near as long in stream form for me to finish. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? Nice. I'm glad I'm glad they were thinking along those lines, because that's what I've been going for. The Pikmin seem to be still sleeping inside their onion. What lazy creatures. Those. No wonder they lack survival skills. Excuse me. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Yeah. I think that they probably do. I mean, to be fair, Olimar did build them up quite a bit, but they did learn to fight for themselves when Olimar left the first time, and you can see that when we first found them. But they'll always be far better with Olimar or a leader helping them out, because they're good followers, not necessarily good leaders in this. Louis, look alive, you dolt. Okay, that's not gonna hit the Pelliposy on the head. There's that. Alright, just take your sweet old time. Okay, here's the 5 pellet that will grow up. It might have grown up yesterday, but I think so. We might have missed out on, like, I don't know what it gives. I don't think it gives us 10 Pikmin. I think it's supposed to, I don't think it doubles it. But it is a little bit higher. I don't know what's up here. There might be another thing that grows up here. We'll see. Why did you not take this back? What's wrong with you? Okay, you fools. Get down here. I didn't actually want you to slide down the slope. What's wrong with you? There we go. Alright, so we got... Oh, okay. More coming. While we're doing that, actually, I should probably go over here first. We're actually timed today, as you can see. We're timed today, so... We want to grow up our Pikmin very quickly. Up. Yeah, we're not gonna give it any more than necessary. Oh my god! Now the first time I'm tying, I'm gonna start fucking up. No, it's okay. I know that there's something back here if we come back over here where Louie was. So we're gonna go ahead and get that because we want to grow our Pikmin as much as possible today. Oh, I better be able to have enough to get these. Okay, it's just some 1 pellets. Okay, we're good then. There we go. I wanted you to go for that one, Pikmin, but no. Yeah, could you please grab this one? Thanks. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. I don't think there is anything over here yet. There might have been a 5 pellet that grows over here too. We can always come back at the end of the day, but that's good enough for now. Those Pikmin, that'll be plenty enough for the reds, I believe. For now. I mean, we'll get that 5 pellet when it sprouts up, and we will be able to get that in time. Oh, I think it's already there. No, it's on its way. You can see it. Oh, there. Wow. Okay. Fine. You know what? Well, instead of just. Oh, there goes my weird note knot. I think that's the only thing that might be an issue here because of the setup I have going on, but I think we'll be fine. Pluckety pluck, 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 Louie. I'm actually going to try to keep as many Pikmin alive this time around. I know you guys that have seen my Pikmin verses will know that I didn't necessarily care much about keeping the Pikmin alive. I was just trying to race through the game as quick as possible. Just, at whatever cost. Their sacrifice was the cost I was willing to pay. But in this game, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try my best not to lose them and be a little smarter because I was also too impatient. That was probably part of my issue. Is there anything up here now yet or not? I want to say that something maybe grows up here. I don't remember what that the meaning of up there is then. I have no idea. Okay, these guys are almost back and then we'll progress on. I think maybe we should probably be progressing on. Nah, we have plenty of time. This day is not a really big issue in terms of time. We don't really have to worry about the time limit very much. We're going to be going and doing some cool stuff here. Okay, come on. I want all the Pikmin I can for this next part. It's going to be helpful. I hopefully can do this without losing them. Okay, there we go. So we got 47 Pikmin, not too bad. And we're going to want as many Pikmin as possible. Okay, so here's going to be the first enemies that can actually cause Pikmin death. Oh, wow. We actually did need quite a bit for this bag. So the good thing we raised up our Pikmin quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Now, this guy, if we can hit an instant, like, on the head, he will die immediately. There we go. Alright, you guys can go ahead and take this guy back. You can take that back, and then in the meantime, I'm going to take the rest of these guys around here. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this one here, boys. I'm not going to lie. I think I could swarm it. I think the better option might be to swarm it, but I think throwing is probably better, so... No, that was a bad idea. Fuck! I already lost Pikmin. I should have swarmed him. I'm very disappointed. I know I could have swarmed him and we'd be fine, but... Thankfully, I think he only killed one because we had 40... No, wait, did he? Yeah, I definitely heard the noise, so... Shit. You know, I used to swarm in the past. I just thought that maybe that was a bad idea. Stop doing the camera. Okay. Kill him, damn it! God damn it, I lost more... Alright, whatever. I'm very upset about that. I really didn't think I would have such an issue. Why? Why did I have an issue killing him? I shouldn't have. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Not even that hard to kill. Okay, we need 35 for that. So we'll let these guys carry this back. And I'm not going to restart or anything. I'm disappointed about that. Here's the thing. If I can get under 100 Pikmin deaths in this playthrough, I'll be pleased. I think that'll be my goal. Because... Well, I've always lost a ton when I played the first one. I don't know how what I got when I played this the first time. I don't want to file. Somebody's burning something outside. I have my fan on, and I can smell that. I'm not a big fan of burning smell, so Well, that's okay. We'll get our population back up here. I think I only lost like 3 to him there, but if I'd had all my Pikmin with them, I might have been able to kill him fast enough. I don't know. But I am a little bit rusty with this. I only came in here long enough to practice the controls, not really fight or anything. We're probably like 4 or 5 Pikmin short of what we could be right now. Okay, that's an indicator that we just got to a certain point in the day. Right, so let's get this out of here. Okay. Now we have 66. Like I said, we could have a little bit higher than this, but we have plenty for what we need to do. May they rest in peace, I guess. Now, let's get this treasure quickly. Put all my Pikmin on it. Well, we're also going to need to break down that wall, so... whatever Pikmin I have left are going to come over here and break down this wall. It might have actually been better to put the majority on the wall and then less on the... I don't know. This wall's not too hard to break down, although it would be useful to have my extra Pikmin that I lost. Get over there. I think you're doing. So these walls, you just swarm your Pikmin and they'll break them down. These guys won't be very long at all with all the Pikmin I put on them. All we're really going to try to do today is get into this cave. This is a dungeon, first thing in this game, so the only thing we can do right now in this area so far. Right now, there's not much else we can do. I actually do want to come over here and check something while we're waiting on that. Did anything else sprout over here? Because I have a, like, vague remembrance of a bigger pellet coming over here than those little tiny ones, but I don't know about that. Nope, I'm just full of shit. And what the hell's down here? That's where Louis fell first. Okay. You can actually see his body right here if you want to check this out. It's actually pretty funny. You see his little imprint right there? Yeah, I think... hopefully I didn't waste too much time looking at that, but I think we're fine. Because they shouldn't... okay, yep, they just go back. Here we have our second treasure. What is it? Oh, you can also move the treasure with your control stick. Utter scrap. I guess that's what you would call it. Alright, there we go. Let's get back over there and grab them quickly so we can make as much use out of this day as possible. There are some days where I might just go to sunset early because there's no point, which you can do if you pause and do that. Also, there's a way to show the map. Oh, I just switched to Louis. That's not what I want to do. So here's the map. You can see the radar. Much more of this area that we can't actually get to yet. So all we can really do is go to that one dungeon for now. Alright, come on, fellas. Over here. Oh, actually, I'm going to check something, too. Did anything come about up here? Nope. Let's hurry up back there. Like I said, we'll have plenty of time to get over there. All we need to do is get into that dungeon today. T-Gag, how's it going, man? We're out here playing some Pikmin 2. Actually, let me just check something quick. Yeah, there we go. We're not doing too bad. Just on our second day, and oh my, they did it. Okay. I thought they would take a little longer than I was on the way. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when Master Might is ferocious? Louis, did Olimar instruct you on your pop Pikmin vending protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, how's it going? How you doing today, T-Gag? T-Gag, how you doing? I myself am doing quite fine. I'm finally happy to... oh, there's a little snowman up there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Here it is, our first dungeon, which is something new in this game. Dungeons, you go down, there's a bunch of treasure. Interesting, warm water is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both showing expressions of unease. Don't fear, the leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. So he's gonna... the top of the ship will come down with us. Not the whole thing. And any Pikmin you have in your party will come down with you. And I think if you're separated, both the other leaders group will also come down here as well. So here's we'll tell you the hazards in it. There's no hazards in particular in this dungeon. So the Emergence Cave, let's jump into it. There's something new in this game. There's like treasure and stuff to find down in these. A lot of your treasure is going to come from these caves, which is pretty cool. In my opinion, I'm a fan of what they do. Emergence Cave, sub-level 1. Yes, there's like, you only have what you brought with you. You can't get any new Pikmin down here, so make sure you come in prepared to begin with. Yes, can I help you, ship? you freaking out. Intriguing, my heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you would wish to check underground terrain, blah, plus communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. Of course you are. Of course you are, buddy. We'll let him believe what he wants. I don't want to hurt his feelings. It's actually very interesting. Right here's your first treasure, but then there's these fine, I wouldn't know if I call them fine, but snowy bulborbs, or whatever they're called. Oh shit. Okay. Get away from them. We're not losing any more Pikmin, these dickheads. Shit, shit, shit. If a Pikmin, or if an enemy eats a Pikmin in their mouth, and you kill the enemy before they can have the chance to chew and swallow the Pikmin, you can save their life. Which is what I tried to do earlier, but that big bulborb, he messed me up, man. I just couldn't. Okay, we're gonna get this. There's a limited number of treasure in here. These are random layouts too, these dungeons. So we'll go ahead and take 2 of these enemies back just to show what happens. I'm not gonna waste too much time carrying the enemies back because they're not worth very much. But you'll see what happens whenever, yeah, basically the enemies are just for money, because obviously you can't use Pikmin. You can't put them to the onions. The onions down here. Citrus Lump. I like this name. It's also really flat for some reason. I guess it would be deteriorated by this point. Also, this planet, I mentioned this in my series of this years ago, but this is supposed to be a planet Earth post-human extinction, so that's why these treasures are like objects humans used. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I'll store your finds in my hole, but I do not think beasts will be worth much. They're not. They're only worth like 5 to 10 Pokos, but I'll bring... If it's convenient to bring some back, I might. But no, I'm not going to worry about too much. Here is another treasure piece. A 7-Up bottle cap. It is Quenching Emblem. Sprite can be pretty quenching. That little noise you heard means we got all the treasure in this floor. You're not supposed to be able to hear that noise yet, because that's something that's supposed to happen later in the game, but we hear it anyway, so we know we got all the treasure in the floor. So I am going for 100% here, so I will get all the treasure. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treasures terrain lies ahead, so you can go deeper into the caverns each time you reach these, and there's a certain number of floors. Yeah, all your Pikmin will follow you regardless of where they are on the floor. So if I just threw these guys over here, they would come down. No, you're not gonna. They would come down to the hole with you. So it's impossible to leave Pikmin behind in these caverns, but they can die. That's the only issue. I still can't believe I lost like 4 or 5 to that stupid big thing. I was hoping I could keep it going for a little while longer. The final floor, so this is a very short dungeon. Gotta see I'm actually hitting them on the head for once. Here's another piece of treasure. It's the top of the Earth. And it's this particular planet because this is the Earth, like I mentioned. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from above. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage, but how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Oh yeah? I'll show you. 101, yeah. They make it so you can't in a really asshole way, but it's kind of clever as well. Yeah, so there are also treasures that not only are treasures but are useful for certain like abilities. And this like globes will give us the globe parts like that will unlock more areas for us to explore. So I think it's clever how spirits come out of these things when they die. God. Okay, I'm getting. Oh my God! Sorry about that, guys. I got disconnected from... Our OBS got disconnected from the internet for a minute. But now, we're all good, and we're back. And I was just struggling to kill some enemies, but now we're not going to struggle anymore because I somehow made it through that. Again, this game's a lot harder, and I will probably lose a lot more Pikmin at some point. But I really just thought I wouldn't lose them this early, so I'm still kind of bummed about that, but it's not a big deal. Here we have, astounding, a flower blooms in a cave beneath a snowy landscape. It's a lot warmer than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as they yearn to be tossed in the flower. So, the violet candy pop bud. we know that candy pop buds in the past game would turn Pikmin into different Pikmin, so it's interesting to see what might happen here. Each of them will hold 5 Pikmin and they will disappear, unlike the ones in the last games that would stay there forever. So you can go and put them in there, and hey, that's a little interesting. Why don't we go ahead and pluck this? It's a new Pikmin, the purple Pikmin. One exclusive to this game and new to this game. Amazing, our purple Pikmin, and it has hair and is quite stocky and seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Okay, at least he's not telling us we're slacking. And transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers is intriguing. Perhaps there are others. There very well might be. But, yeah, so we want to make sure you can only get these in caves. You can never find them anywhere else. So anytime you see them, you absolutely want to get as many of them as possible. We'll definitely throw our red Pikmin. Red Pikmin are probably the best to throw in there because they're not extremely useful. Okay, is probably more than just that bit of Okay, I thought the thing was alive for a second. I forgot I killed it. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Am I just walking right out here into my the enemy that I just killed? I thought was alive. Thought I was gonna walk into it and just get eaten, but no. Now that we have these Pikmin, these particular Pikmin, also I can show that you can switch between different types of Pikmin, and we want our purples in particular. See that each of them counts for the strength of 10 times the normal Pikmin, so also you need to have, there we go. We have quite a bit. So just those in general that we found will be enough for us. And they're going to take forever to come back because purple Pikmin are really slow. But it's worth it, and it's how we get this part that I mean, it would be pretty shitty to leave. You could technically leave without this part. You could just leave and go up the geyser, but you wouldn't be able to progress because you actually need this to progress. It's required. You'd have to come back down here and get it. Now, if you ever miss treasure, you can always come back into the hole, but they're all randomly generated things as well. Most of them. I don't know about this one. But a lot of the holes are randomly generated. So all the same treasure will be found in them, but the floors will be with different layouts. So everybody has a different gameplay experience. So that's what's unique too. So I'll have a different gameplay experience from anybody else that's played, which is cool. And it's the top half of the globe. Spherical Atlas, sorry. Not a spooky specter. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere. Retrieving data. Error. I can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I'll import the data into my planetary database and name it the Spear Chart. Press plus to contact me and go to exploration kit. Blah, 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 blah. Now that we have this new data, we should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Which we're definitely going to have to because there's nothing else we can do in this area. I don't know what you think you're doing bringing that back, but you know what? I'll let you do it since you're close. Just to make the ship a little more upset that we're putting the shit in this hull. Yeah, I mean, you can help you get the debt recovered faster, but yeah, you can recover the debt without getting all the ship parts, but to get 100% and the true ending, you gotta get all the ship parts. So, I mean, not the ship parts, the damn treasure. As long as there's ship parts, our ship is fine. Albeit a bit more annoying than last time, but fine. It's fine, I promise. I think that's definitely everything on this floor. I wasn't listening for the noise, but I think we can definitely progress out of here. And if I miss something, well, I'm going to shit my pants because I'm very surprised. They put all the treasure very linear in these first couple dungeons before you get a certain item to help you. Water is shooting out of the geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Fair enough, I might have to do that. Shoot us conveniently, there's a nice hole up there. It just happens to be right near the geyser, so. Escape the surface with your Pikmin, yes. And there are some floors where you can take this option later on, halfway through instead of continuing down the whole way if you're having issues, but until then you're stuck here. And there we go. There is all that we lost 0 Pikmin. Cave is complete, meaning we've gotten all the treasures down here. You can see in the top right hand corner it tells us that, and there's all our treasures and how much they're worth, and we also brought back some 6 gold worth of enemies. But I'm going to bring back all the bosses we fight down there, but not all the enemies. Maybe new enemies, I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know, it's really sure. It's not really necessary to bring them back, but... Okay, here we are, back on the surface with some new, candy pop buds to get there. Oh, what are you doing here? You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs an in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Okay, so he's not going to make us leave, I was going to say. Excuse me. Olimar and Louis, since you will explore new area tomorrow, today's work is that... Excuse me, I wanted to get those pellets over there. What, you still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. That's true, they're telling us that we don't have a reason to rush through the days too much because we don't have a time limit to how many days we have. Ace makes blah blah. I didn't really listen to you or two, but you just all I hear is blah 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 blah. He's bitching at us, but alright, get inside of your things. And the purple Pikmin do not have an onion, so they will be stored in the ship's hull. I think he might have mentioned that. I might have glossed over it, but yeah, it'll be stored in the ship's hull. So, god damn it! Look at those. Oh, those things there are taunting me. What the hell? Ship. Why didn't you let me grab them? They're right there. That's 4 less Pikmin than I could have now. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna hold a grudge on you for that, ship. Let me just tell you what. I might have been able to get them earlier. They just didn't grow yet. So maybe if I did it before I went in the dungeon, I don't know. There we have it. How many Pikmin did we lose today? There's our funds earned. I lost 4 to battle. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's fine. I wasn't even expecting to lose them this early, but... Baby steps, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hocotate Savings and Loans, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! I like the president. He's a pretty cool guy. We should make him a role model for the presidents of all countries around the world. So now we've unlocked a new area, the Awakening Wood. We can go back to the Valley of Repose, but that would be useless because we can't progress there until later on. So the only thing we can do now is go to this area. Also, I like how you can see the onions floating around the ship. It's very cool. And also, you can tell when it flies, it's definitely a lot worse at flying than Olimar's ship. Even when it was broken, on the title screen, Olimar's ship would fly rather well. The Awakening Wood. Hey, what's that little... There's a treasure piece up there, but we can't actually get it yet, unfortunately. And we can see the onion has conveniently landed on these little spots that are just kind of like put together for them. I like that. No, let me talk to you more. Good morning. It should please you to know the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hall. I would certainly hope so. If you lost them, there'd be hell to pay. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the ring of light below me and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. Okay. Oh, look at that. He's got like a high-tech board there. I wasn't actually... They made me re-walk in here, even though they did in the cutscene. Okay, here we go. We have 10 purple Pikmin. Do not lose these guys. Try it all. Under no circumstances should you let these guys die. Try your best not to, because my god, they are hard to get, and you don't want to lose them. So yeah. And what I'm gonna do is actually grow up my red population. Excuse me. What's happening? Louis, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of Pikmin creatures? What? Inform groups based on color when disbanded with C. Yeah, I know that. Blah, 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 blah. First time you heard this? Olimar, remember to properly train new employees. Well, no, I think that's your job, so... Yeah, how about you do it then? You lazy fuck. There we go. Get those back to the base. So what we're actually going to do is show off what the purple Pikmin can do. You throw them on enemies. It is an instant kill. Fuck! No! Okay, we stunned him. Thank God. Thank God. I almost lost one of my purple Pikmin. So when you do that, purple Pikmin can stun the enemies. Thankfully, it did not get to swallow the Pikmin that it ate. because I was able to stop it in time. Also, since purple Pikmin have no onion, if you assign them to carrying something back, they'll take it to whatever onion needs it most, I think, or it's random. But if you have a certain color on it with them, they'll be the ones that receive it. If you put like colors on it with the, if I were to put reds on with my purples, it would do that. Okay, so we get to stun this guy, thankfully, and he should be no issue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Thankfully, the reds are faster though, so I kind of just want reds on this, but. Okay, never mind. It's a majority of reds, so there we go. We'll let them take those back while we come over here and get this treasure. Go ahead. Grab it. Pikmin, grab it. You're welcome. That's a nice piece of fruit for you guys. And there's some stuff over here we cannot do right at this moment, though we'll have to keep that stuff in mind for later. At this point, we definitely just want to grow up our Pikmin population as much as possible. So I'll be carrying back on pretty much every enemy I can because I want to grow them as much as possible. Plus, the reds are what I'm going to be primarily using to convert to purples and any other special type of Pikmin. Wink, wink. So I'm going to try to grow them as much as possible in these earlier times, especially when we don't have the blue or yellows yet, because it's all we can grow. So I'm just going to take advantage of that and grow them as much as possible. And we have our next treasure back to the ship. Hopefully Louie doesn't eat it, because if you can't tell, Louie's a big eater. Strawberry! Name sunberry seed. Fair enough. 10% of debt recovered already. Yeah, it kind of flies by in terms of that, but there's a lot more you can do past the recovering the debt. Okay, let's go ahead and... Okay, these shear wigs are... These are female shear grubs, I mean. And, they are harmless and can't kill your Pikmin, but they're just kind of irritating. And they pop up and everything, but I'm going to kill them and carry them back so I can harness their nutrients anyway, because that's how I roll, I guess. And we can bring us over here too. There's gonna be some more of them. Die, female shear wig or shear grubs. These are shear grubs. Shear wigs are the ones that fly. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, wait, did we reach the max already? Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. Didn't you note that no more than 100 Pikmin can will venture into the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. Could there be a wild Pikmin somewhere? Oh, yeah. So there are Pikmin we haven't found here yet that are wild Pikmin. If you, yeah, you'll always grow in your Pikmin count, but you can only have 95 in the field at a time. So it's actually very convenient that way. If you have enough out and you want to grow more, it'll go back to the onion, and then you don't have to pluck them, which is nice. I'm gonna be trying to carry back like literally every enemy that I can right now. Okay, we're gonna put a certain number of Pikmin on these things. These are berries. They'll be useful for later. And then I'm gonna come over here with these guys and tear this down. Here you go, buddies. Take care of this. This is a black gate, or a darker gate, and it is much harder to tear down than the other one is that we did earlier. So the more Pikmin we put on it, the better. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Come back here. This is a wisp. If you hit it down, you get some nectar. Oh, no, you won't. What the fuck? Kill these guys. You goddamn... I don't think these guys can actually kill anything, but... Okay. That was a shit show. There can be traps inside of those things too, but they'll also give you nectar, which these guys... This guy just absorbed. You can see it turn into a flower Pikmin. Enhanced skills, it's faster, stronger, whatever. If you swarm them into nectar when you find it on the ground, it will turn into a flower. And unfortunately, I think only one Pikmin became a flower. You can see him right there. The greedy bastard didn't save any for all the rest of his brethren. I think, actually, we want to get over here. Carry these damn berries back. And the rest of you, get over here and break down this damn wall. I'm wasting time. Trying to go faster. Okay, this is a berry. It can be used to make something interesting. We'll let the ship explain that, I guess. It's going to talk about here. Astounding, this red berry contains ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. So yeah, if we bring him enough of these berries, he'll make us something nice because he'll discover he can do so out of his research of it. There we go. There's still more berries, so we'll wait for these guys to get back, and then we'll put them specifically on. What did this guy just carry back? Oh, it was one of those enemies. Okay, so get back over here, guys, and get these berries while your brethren break down the wall. There we go. Why are you not locked on? Excuse me? Go, get up there. Climb. Climb, damn it. The more Pikmin, the better on these things, but if you can check out if you want to see how you're doing in terms of that, you can go to your menu and you can see that. Wait, where is it? It's under items. Hold on. Okay, now I'm a little confused. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why. There should be a way to check. Oh, you know why? We can't check yet because we haven't discovered it. So we have to actually bring back 10 of these things total. There we go. They just finished breaking down the wall. You guys come over here and get these damn berries. The more the merrier, the faster it will go. I want to discover this quick. Alright, they're almost done with that. I think I should still have enough purple Pikmin to handle this. Alright, so this is a new enemy here. You want to get your purple Pikmin ready, and... No, shit! Oh, God. I hope I don't lose my purple to that. That was bad. I wasn't thinking. Captain All, research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray on all your Pikmin by pressing 2, and when necessary, produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. It will make them stronger, I think. Plus confirm your berry count. Fuck. Get over here. Okay, he took the red. Fuck. Alright, we just lost another Pikmin. That did not go as planned. I meant to throw my purples onto the damn thing. Carry the damn thing back. God damn it. I guess it only killed one at a time. Yeah, I was trying to stun it with your purples. It is not an issue at all if you stun it with your purple Pikmin, but... Oh, God. Alright. Yep, kill it. This is a creeping chrysanthemum. I forgot he was over there, so I almost completely got killed by it. Unfortunately. It's kind of messed up because I'm... Also, don't leave stray Pikmin sitting around because they will get left behind if they're not within this radius of your onion or in your party or put away. So... yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. At least I didn't lose a purple. As long as I don't lose any purples, I'll be okay. Thankfully. I was worried that... I knew I was going to lose one right away when I saw that I fucked up and all the purples were gone, but... let me just make sure I actually have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Okay, there is 10, but it was not thrown. Give me this one Pikmin. Thanks. Okay, let's move on to the dungeon. Oh, shit. Forgot about these guys. Hurry up. I want to carry that back and get as many Pikmin back there as possible. Oh, we're not going to worry about these berries. We can grind those out at a later time. Alright, Louie, actually... Here. C... Louie, you can come over here. Almar, you can come over here. We're going to bring these guys over to this dungeon, and Louie will go back and grab those guys. There is a dungeon over here in case you couldn't see it. It's right here. And there's something we can't get rid of yet. But we can come in here. This is the only thing we can do next. Look at it in all of its glory. Because biological sensors are reacting violently. Their readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these deaths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may want to need flame-resistant Pikmin, which we do have. My records indicates no such data. Are my records incomplete? We have flame-resistant Pikmin. They're reds. You should know that. Olimar knew that. You're dummy dumb computer. Okay, so now we have these guys with Louie. He will come down in with us as well. So we're going to jump right into this area with all of our Pikmin. Wait a minute, what? Pikmin entering 75 out of 95. Does Louie not... Hold on, I might be wrong on that. I could have sworn that, maybe we do have to be together, but Louie will definitely come down. You can't just leave Louie behind on the surface. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't fucking know, to be honest. We're just gonna come over here just in case. Are you slow fuckers? Get over here. Here they are. Okay, yeah, now we have them all. I guess it doesn't work. I was wrong. Sorry. Let's get the hell down in this hole. Make up for my being wrong, I guess. The game has been saved. Hole of Beasts, sub-level 1. The Hole of Beast. Brand new dungeon. Let's check it out, shall we, fellas? Okay, so now that we're down here, let's go and explore a little bit. See if we can find where the treasure is, because I don't remember exactly where the treasure is here. We don't have the special part. Actually, we're going to be getting something very useful here soon. Oh, okay. These are sheer grubs. Male sheer grubs. And, you know, I'm actually going to throw my reds just because I don't want to risk my purples dying. Okay, we're not going to let you kill them. I don't think so. Oh, nope, I don't think so. We could swarm them too, that works as well. Get out of here, loser. Did you kill it already? Oh no! You stupid bitch. Die! Okay. At least we lost a Pikmin. Okay, still wasn't a purple, thankfully. We just carried one back, even though I didn't mean to. Here's another piece of treasure. Let's get that. I should have been more careful. I could have sworn there weren't. I didn't think there was any more there. That's completely on me. Is there anything back here? More of these bitches. Die. 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 Perish. Pikmin. Okay, finally. Get this back here. We're all good in the hood here. And it's a, Stone of Glory. It's just a D-pad. Yeah, there's some Nintendo references stuff in here. Up and there's the sound, so we found all the treasure here. It's literally just one treasure piece. I can't believe I let that Pikmin die. If I would have been prepared, I would have known that was happening. I just couldn't throw it in time. That sucks ass. And the Pikmin will sing on a complete floor, which is kind of cool. Sorry about your fallen brethren. Yeah, I'm no multi-game master one. I can't do a no-death run in this game. Sorry. I'm just not good enough for that. Though, my boy Multi did do that if you want to see it. It's kind of interesting to see his strategies. That's one thing I enjoyed about that. You see his strategies and how he avoids losing Pikmin altogether. It's mostly being very cautious, but it works. Okay, so this egg has good things in it and also sometimes bad things in it as well, so... Shit! Okay, thankfully we got a lot more in there than I thought we were originally gonna get. If you get swarm your Pikmin into those, it will make them nice and flowered, which is nice because flowered Pikmin are altogether faster too. Okay, I hope we got all the purples because they're the slowest, so... Damn it, no I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Just get a majority of these guys flowered though, that's helpful. Hey, would you look at that? I probably should have waited to use those, but we have some more. Let's make sure we get the red leaves, if possible. No, could I please get red leaves? Oh, here we go. Cool. We want to throw red leaves in these so we don't waste the flowers, so... Okay. I guess we're not throwing red leaves again. Could I please throw some red leaves? What the f— I just completely missed that shit. Alright, you know what? To hell with this. Okay, we do have the red leaves now. Is that all of them? Okay, there we go. Start plucking, damn it. More purple Pikmin. So now we should have a total of 20 purple Pikmin. There you go, Louie. Get over there and keep plucking. Much help having that in this game, I will say. Very nice indeed. Very nice. And there's the way to progress to the next floor, but we don't want to do that because I don't even think we found... Did we find the treasure here? Was there even treasure here? Of course there is. They wouldn't not put treasure on a floor. Hold on a minute. There's nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Did they really? Is there no treasure on this floor? I know you can have stuff buried in the ground, but it's hidden, but we can't do anything about that till we get something later, which is coming up, I think. Maybe. You know, I'm just gonna have to progress and hope that I got everything here because I'm not seeing any treasure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there is. If I can't find it here, there must not be any treasure. Let me look at this. Yeah, we went in all these holes and there's nothing. I'm just gonna double check one more time just to make absolutely sure there's nothing. This might just be a floor solely for building up your Pikmin with making them flowered and getting some purple Pikmin because I'm not seeing anything in here. No, there's the exit and then there's nothing here. But there wasn't anything in these holes anyway, so that's kind of strange. What the hell's that shit? Quit doing that. Okay, we're gonna move on and hope there was nothing here. Hopefully, I think there probably wasn't. But in the future, we'll never have this issue because we'll be able to tell. There will be an item we're gonna get that will help us tell. Holo Beast level 3. Okay, here is where we have some fire hazards, so we can use these guys to take this stuff out. We throw them on. We can also swarm them on it. Actually, I'm gonna do is separate these guys because I don't know why we wouldn't. Olimar can take the reds. Louis will take the purples. Hey, they're all flowered. That's pretty cool. All right, let's take care of these fire geysers. Why did you zoom out? Ouch! Dude, quite a number on Olimar there. Thankfully, doesn't really much matter. Here's a treasure piece in here, hiding. Take that back, please, fellas. The rest of you homies can come with me. And deal with these because we don't want the purple Pikmin getting hurt. But thankfully, I don't even think we need to bring them over here because we can just jump right in without them, so. Here you go. Here's a old Nintendo floppy disk thingy that was used to, like, transmit games. Or, yeah, you could, like, download games on something that was, like, exclusive to Japan. That's all I know about it. I don't know. And what is this? Like a Tajong tile, or whatever you call it. Strife Monolith. I don't know what the game is called, but yeah, we'll just wait for the treasure to go back and then we can jump down in this hole. We didn't even need to destroy those things because the purple Pikmin didn't need to come through. We don't need to collect these Pikmin either, but we will. Just because we can. No enemies on this floor either. Very nice. How's our boy Louis doing back here? We'll just watch them come to this ship. Here they come. Oh. Thank you, ship. Very nice of you. Very nice. Cosmic Archive. Okay. Alright, that was every treasure on this floor, so let's get out of here. As you can see, all the rest of the Pikmin came with me already. Saving, don't touch the power. What if I want to touch it? Can I just like lightly rub my hand on top of it? Would that upset you? Polar Beast sub level 4. Uh-oh. We have a silly goose right here. Thankfully, you are no match for my purples. And I don't think he even got stunned, though. Now, since you're right here, you're coming back to... You're coming back to base. Go ahead. Don't you dare get burned over there, though. I saw some purples on there. Before we do anything, I'm going to separate my Pikmin, though. Up there you go. Yep, get up there. It's an old... What is this, a Game & Watch system? I think it is. Game & Watch system. Dream Architect. And yeah, you can get up there, too. Ugly ball board, just because I said you can. No, because I wanted you to. Alright, you know what? We're not getting all the reds because some of them are too close to the purples, and that's going to be irritating. So get rid of these guys. We might have to come over here. Them, get rid of this. Oh, shit. That might be some nectar, so we definitely want to use that on the purple since the reds don't even need it. Anymore, we got rid of all the flower, or the leaf reds. The leafed reds. Nothing over there in that corner, but there is a card here. I think it's supposed to be Nintendo's old card thing, because they used to be a playing card company way back in the day, if I remember correctly. And, hey, there's a secret little hole here. Okay, looks like they got it back. Name. Lucky Wafer. Hey, how's it going, Super Dimitri? Here we have the Lucky Wafer. Now, that is not the last treasure. Oh, yes it is. Oh my god, there's a purple candy pop bud here that I didn't even know about. We definitely want to take advantage of that. You can get purples as much as possible. Can I please see? I wonder if it hurts for them to be transformed like that. I don't know. We only have all of them with us though, so we're not going to have the double plucking power, but that's fine. There we go. More purples for us. I'm glad I came over here because I would have forgotten that. And that puts us at 25 purples. Very nice indeed. Let's see if we can flower any of these purples with these eggs. That would be cool if we could do that. Ah, yes. Now get over here, purples. I think we actually got all of them. There. Did we? Oh my god, we did, yeah. So there's no point to these eggs here, but we'll check them out anyway. They might even be traps, so... Nope. We don't have any. Let's just make absolutely certain, even though I don't see any in there. Nice, okay. I will most certainly take that. And I think that's all the treasure it is, so we can get out of here. Let's go to the hole and leave. Leave us! Pikmin Olimar. That's right, I love this game. I did the original one a long time ago, and now I'm finally back here for the second one. Many years later. I'm glad I finally got to work, because I was having issues getting my Wii to work on here, but now I finally got to work, so... Okay. Oh, it's this. Okay, this is a boss. We don't want to put our purples over here because... Well, yes, we do. Am I thinking of it incorrectly? Yes, we want the purples for this because it's an easier fight with them. Let's give Louie a chance to shine since he hasn't really gotten much. You can see there was a creature here that was crushed on the ground here beneath where we are. Louie will take the purples. I said the purples, you two lazy assholes. Okay, so this is enemy related to an enemy that we fought in the last game that I did not like very much. Oh, I know what we need to actually do. Shit. We want to take... It's easier to do this way. Excuse me. I'm going to take just one red. I'm going to come over here. Throw it on top of this thing. Come on. Alright, there we go. This is Empress Ball Blacks, related to Emperor Ball Blacks, at least the species that we fought in the first game. Why is it just sitting there like a weirdo? Alright, there you go, Louie. Go ahead, your time to shine with the purples. Alright, as soon as it starts to shake, get them off, get them off, get them off! Get them off! Oh, okay. I don't know why it wasn't working there. So start to roll. You want to get them off immediately. Hey, which one of your friends asked you how sweaty you are? I have no idea, but if they did that, they were definitely just joking, because we do that all the time to each other. I promise. Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, I mean, I hope you didn't take any offense to that, because like I said, they're just joking. We have a dirty sense of humor. Hey, okay, Empress Ballblacks, it's time for you to eat shit. I think we did it. There she is. That is not a hard fight at all. With the purples, thankfully. And there she is, all weird and shriveled up. Here it is finally, the part I've been waiting for. This object is very useful. How bizarre. This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hakatate cannot come soon enough. Alright, that's kind of rude, ship. Oh, but yeah, this is a very useful part, so let's get it back there. And we'll take this back as well, because the bosses are unique, and I want to carry them back. Good work, Pikmin, good work. None of you died doing that, thankfully. Try to keep a hold of as many purples as possible. Yeah, but honestly, I don't even really remember that. Super Dimitri, I'm not sure if I could tell you if I even knew, or if I wanted to. I couldn't even. And it's the love tester, the prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. So yeah, it's gonna appear on our bottom. That's the noise we've been hearing. That is the noise of that this meter, and it will tell you if we've it'll go dark like that if we have everything already. There we go. So we have everything in this, and it will also approach. It will help us find treasure. It's gonna be very useful in helping to get all the treasure. So let's get out of this area now that we have everything and fought Empress Ballblacks. We did it. We killed Empress Ballblacks, but I still lost one Pikmin in the beginning to a damn Shearwig. That's disappointing. But cave complete, so good. And 6 out of 6 treasure collected. We're now $2,000 into ridding ourselves of our debt. Excellent. 20% of debt recovered. Yes, like I just said, but I didn't specifically say 20%, but it is 20%. Okay, now that we've done this, wait a minute, was that not the, no. Oh yeah, you can take that back because I want as many Pikmin as possible. For the reds. Oh god, they're all back. Okay, fine. And you're back too. Screw you guys. Dumb Shearwigs. Oh, they're sheer grubs. Excuse me, Shearwigs are the flying ones. But, anyway. It could have been. I'm not sure though. Alex was there the other day. But, like I said, I'm sure if it was, he was joking. But he says that kind of stuff to us all the time. And we say it to him as well. We might as well get a few more potions while we're at it over here. And I want to come over and see what else we can get here. We can't get that part yet, unfortunately. What we can see about, though, is this bag. Which I think we're actually going to try to go into another dungeon here. If possible. Oh, God. We might have enough for this. We'll see. Okay, if my Pikmin would get up on the damn bag. and not go over it. Okay, the reds are not helping. Please, purples. There we go. And let's kill the shit out of this guy. Purples are extremely useful in fighting enemies, I'll tell you what. Okay, so we're gonna let the reds carry this back quickly. And while we do that, I'm also gonna come over here and grab Louis, and we're gonna jump into this dungeon before the day ends because I would like to do that. It's gonna have something very useful in there. Probably the last thing we do in this video, but I'm gonna grab these Pikmin from back here and let that get back. So I can, as soon as that gets back, we'll rush over to the dungeon and then we'll get in. We'll probably call it a day after that. Alright, hurry up. Pikmin, I want this thing back. I don't want to leave it behind. We should be able to make it in time. Dungeon, time freezes when you're dungeons, if you couldn't notice. That's the nice thing about that. It does freeze when you're dungeons. Come on, please. A little faster, yes. Guess we can't. It's already doubled, so we can't. Alright. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll have plenty of time to make it there. And Pikmin, if you leave them in the ground long enough, will actually turn into buds and then flowers. You don't see buds very often because the only way you can get buds is if, well, you grow them in the ground. Well, not necessarily. Your Pikmin, if they get knocked around, can sometimes lose their, whatever it's called. They can lose their maturity and go backwards in time. I know. You're going to tell me that, oh, Mara, Louis, the sun is setting, call your Pikmin to you, blah, blah, blah. The plant's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious, therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the onion yourselves, into my hall, so we can take refuge in a low point. I'll do that. Pikmin your squad, one of them on your own, like I mentioned. And anything within your base will. But we're not going to do that yet, because we're going into this damn dungeon. So, yeah, you can get the hell out of here with that ship. There we go. Astounding! My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press select the contact me. The exploitable loot to make you room to carry Louis, the Pikmin, and blah blah blah. Whatever. I didn't really hear it. It's fine. Let's jump right into here. And this is gonna be poison in this dungeon, but we don't have any way to counteract poison. So that's interesting. Perhaps we'll find something down here that will help us with that. Wink, wink. White flower garden. Sub-level 1. Oh god, this one's annoying. So you can accidentally throw your Pikmin off the side in this kind of area, unfortunately. And that, my friends, is somewhat... Oh my goodness. I don't know what you think you're doing here. Oh god. No, I don't think so. Damn male shear grub. Thinking you can toss me around. So it's better to swarm, or you have to be very precise with your Pikmin here. No! Oh my god, I saved that purple at the last minute. God, I want to use purple Pikmin, so thank god. I don't lose any Pikmin, but purple Pikmin especially. So now we can actually try out this treasure gauge for once. I think there is something here. No, it's just a weird little bump in the ground. Okay, here we go. I think that's the only treasure on this entire floor. So let's just go ahead and get it back to the ship. And thankfully, we got our Pikmin flowered, so that'll take like no time. We'll let it get back there, and we'll be ready to jump right in the hole to save time. I think this will be the last thing we do, like I said, before we end off the stream. And I'm pretty happy with how I got this working. The Wii looks good. I've got the upgraded quality on it. Kiwi shoe polish. Alien billboard. Very interesting nickname you got there, ship. That should be everything. Yep. Alright, let's move on. Ha! I like seeing them drop down, to be honest. That's a pretty cool animation. Your game has been saved. White Flower Garden, sub-level 2. Making our way downtown, making our way down dungeon. And here is a treasure right out the bat. I'm gonna throw my red flowers down here. Be very careful not to throw them over the edge though. So I'm being very precise with this. I'm just gonna let them carry this up. Also, these are gonna be fire. These are fiery blowhogs, enemies from the first game. They shoot fire from them, and so yeah, they can hurt your Pikmin in terms of fire. They also can throw them off the edge if they throw them off their back. It's a little heart gem. What's it gonna be called? The petrified heart. Okay, so the best way to kill them is either you could use the reds, but I'm just gonna stun them with my purples and then kill them because they can't shoot their fire if they're stunned. Oh god. Okay, I guess I messed that up. But somehow it didn't hurt the purple Pikmin, so I'll let them carry this one back since it's the first of its kind we found. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get any Pikmin from it. We can't carry it back to any onions or anything, but alright, come here. Alright, this one's dangerously close to the edge. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, we'll let it blow its fire, I guess. Could you please move away from the edge, pal? Okay, I'm not a fan of you being so close to the edge, buddy. You're gonna get my Pikmin killed. Oh, look at that. We increased by like 5 Pokos. Yeah, definitely not worth it, but here it is, another piece of treasure. Get out of here. I'm just being very careful here because I really don't want to throw Pikmin over the side. Great, now it's gonna take longer because the purple's on it. Well, not necessarily, but see, some of these, like I said, these floors are all random, but some of these are like very small, so a lot of them are gonna be very similar to what you see on my screen if you're playing, but not necessarily because, but you know, for the most part. Dr. Pepper, we got a sprite earlier, now we get Dr. Pepper. Drought Ender. That should be everything in this dungeon. We'll grab these guys anyway, even though we don't need them. Oh, or not everything in the dungeon, just everything on this floor, rather. Alright, let's go into the next area. It does autosave after every floor, so I mean you could technically reset if you needed to before leaving the floor. So if you have a really bad, like if I had all my Pikmin die, I probably would reset the game. Like, I'm not gonna lose all my Pikmin, that's really shitty. But I mean, I'm probably not gonna have that happen, hopefully. So I mean, knock on wood, I guess, but I don't even think that's real wood. It's like, wow, it's an extension of wood. My tray table I'm knocking on. Whatever. Ah, hello, new something interesting. White candy pop buds. How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower. Is that so? Well, I guess we'll have to make their wish granted. Now, do not throw your purple Pikmin in there because they're already rare enough to get yourself, and so are these Pikmin we're about to get. So definitely want to take advantage of these anytime you find them. Even if you think you have a comfortable amount, you should always take advantage of these. And we have plenty of reds already on the surface, so we will throw them in there. And that's all we can have to throw in there anyway. And we're certainly not throwing purples in there. That would be very silly. So we have a white Pikmin. Coughed out a little poison cloud. Oh, how cute. Incredible, a white Pikmin. It's tiny but looks distinctively swift. Its eyes are an unseemingly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. It is, and the last of the new types in this game. Our data record on this type is a blank page since a certain captain never documented them. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. So their niche is, or their niche rather, is that they are immune to poison. They're also the fastest Pikmin, I think. They're fastest, they're immune to poison, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, and they can dig up treasure that's invisible. That's another very useful feature in them. So if they're not invisible, underground. So if there's treasure underground, you just need to use them to help to dig it up, because they can use their like X-ray vision or whatever to find it. And I think we're gonna find an example of that right here. Yes, we are. So if we bring them over here, they're actually going to start swarming and digging up themselves. The other Pikmin can join in once it's halfway above, or at least it's a little bit above ground. Amazing. The white Pikmin are unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allowed them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Yes, they can. So they're pretty useful. And then we can get the other Pikmin on them once it's to a certain point, and they can dig it up. So now we should have 15 whites. We'll take good advantage of having them. I'm not sure if there's any other treasures on this floor. Let's go ahead and look around while we're waiting. I'm not seeing anything. That's the exit. Or not the exit, the next plate area to go down to. I'm not sure if there's anything else over here. Oh, hey! We don't have our whites with us, damn it. Okay, let's get our whites quickly. Shit, there's 2 of them. Okay. Fuck, get back here, bitch. Try and knock it over and not use it, hopefully. Okay, good. I'm gonna save that before we get our other whites over here. I'm gonna get them all swarmed on that shit. I could just go down the thing next, but I want to do this. Okay, we got some tape. It is super stick textile. Let's quickly get our whites and bring them over here. I want to flower them all, and that is the only treasure on this floor, thankfully. Thankfully, everything else is flowered, so we should be able to get the whites on there. And there's another honey wisp. I think it's a honey wisp, right? Is it, or is it just a wisp? I'm not sure. Well, let's get them all on this if possible. Whatever we didn't get, we're gonna get over here. I think we did get them all. All right, nice. Excellent work. Excellent work. We don't even need the other one. We don't even need the other one, thankfully. So let's get down here into the next floor. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, so now you're gonna see poison here. So let's go ahead and go in this corner. I'm glad they give us this little corner here. Try to get all our whites. Okay, if the whites want to just go in with the reds, that's kind of silly. Take all of our whites here, which are the fastest. Look at how easily they keep up with Louis. That's great. So poison is just like fire or whatever. If your Pikmin get caught on it, you can blow the whistle and get them off it. There will be some stuff later in the game where you can't do that, so here's a treasure. Let's go and take it back. It's actually partly buried in the ground, but we didn't need the whites for this, but since they're here, they're what we'll use. I was hoping it would dig up a little bit faster than that. I guess I should have got some more Pikmin on it. It's almost done at this point, though. Whatever, I just figured since we had the whites right there, I would just take care of it, but probably would have been faster to use the other Pikmin. Whatever. I'm not speedrunning or anything. And name is the Toxic Toadstool. Nice. Very nice. Take care of these. Make use of our 15 whites here. Definitely hold on to these bad boys. We don't want to lose them. It'd be nice if we could get some more in this dungeon, but I don't know if we can or not. I don't remember. What, is there anything up here? No, it's just a strange. I think a treasure can spawn in there, but apparently not for me. There's one more treasure though. It's right over here. Unfortunately, I don't know if we can get up there. Oh, yes we can. We're gonna have to go over here because we can't make the height. The Pikmin won't get over here. Damn it! The Pikmin won't make the throw up there. But if we come over here, they will be able to make it from here. Unfortunately. So we could have not destroyed those. We could have just used the whites to do it. Right, that should get back in a jiffy just because it's all whites carrying it. Oh yes, it also looks like a chapstick thing. So we'll wait here by the exit and get ready to leave in case that's the last treasure, which I believe it should be because there's nothing else here. But I could also be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. And that is, it is chapstick indeed. Survival ointment for some people. I don't really use that much. I probably should use it more, but okay, there we go. There's all the treasure on this floor. So let's delve deeper into the dark abyss. There we go. We're coming up on the last floor, I think. I don't remember for sure. I said I don't remember everything about this game, but I remember enough. No, tell if this is the final floor. Yeah, it is the final floor. Okay, nice. I could have skipped that too. I don't know why I did. We'll switch back to Olimar. He seems like he should be large and in charge for this. In terms of what's coming up here, I don't actually remember. So there is. Oh no. I think I do know what it is, and I don't like this enemy. Oh god. don't think I should be using the... It's probably best to use the reds and whites for this. No, maybe not even the whites. I don't want to risk the whites, so... Take the reds and we'll deal with this bitch. I'm not risking these guys. I do not like this creature. You guys are going to see exactly what this disgusting... Oh my gosh! It's this jerk. Okay, I'm going to take it real easy, nice and slow. No! You, my god, why didn't you run away when I told you to? Listen to what you're told. Now you're dead. You're dead because of that. You didn't listen. Now you're dead. Get away from him. Get away from him. Oh my god. 2 more Pikmin lost. Okay. Get away from him. My god. I don't know why they didn't listen to me. Now they're dead because of it. And you know, it's their fault, but I also can't help but feel responsible in some way. Yeah, get out of here, burrowing Snaggart. I hate you. I hate the burrowing Snaggart quite a bit. My god. Stupid burrowing Snaggart. I don't know how many Pikmin we lost. We lost more than we should have. Well done, Captain Omar. You defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by the beast, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Sucks to suck, huh? Ship. Maybe you shouldn't be so rude. I'm gonna carry back your lifeless head now, you piece of shit. You're killing my Pikmin. I hate the way you see the Pikmin hang out of his mouth, too, and there's just nothing I can do about it. I can't kill it in time. There's nothing I can do. That's all there is on this floor is that treasure, so... Let's go ahead and... No, I don't actually need any nectar, but... Yeah, it's all worthless here. You know what? It's fine. God, stupid broom snagger. I bet I lost like 5. Five-man knapsack. This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Seam test conclusive. Cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an occupied time interval, press and hold C to take a nap. So this is kind of worthless, but you can do this, and the Pikmin will carry you back to the onion. I guess it's only really useful if you want to like have the Pikmin have one of your captains back at base very quickly and keep working with the other one. That's the only time I can see it useful, and I guess all the other Pikmin are back at the ship. So we lost 3 Pikmin down here. That sucks, but I guess it could be worse too. We'll try our best. We can only hope that one day they'll be reharvested into some regrown or something. Yeah, 3 deaths. Cave complete. So we got all the treasures and everything, and we've gone through 2 dungeons, now 3 dungeons at this point, so we're doing pretty good. We're almost 30% of the debt recovered, but not quite. So let's go back to the Awakening Wood. It's going to end our day very soon, so we're not going to have any time to do anything. But we will... I don't even think we can do anything, actually. Well, we can grab this 1 pellet. Yeah, let's grab these 1 pellets while we're over here. Oh, hurry up. Pikmin? Pikmin? Might as well kill these guys too while we're at it. Carry them back. No berries have grown. Shit, unfortunately. Alright, grab. Make sure we have all our Pikmin with us because at the end of the day, any Pikmin left behind will perish. And I'm not gonna have time to go get those other 1 pellets, or I would try. Alright, we have all our Pikmin with us, so we're all good. We'll just stand here at base and then be done. Excellent work. I think we've accomplished a bit, some good bit in this first stream. Not bad if I do say so myself. I'm very pleased with that. So let's just send our Pikmin away. The white Pikmin will also be held in the ship's hold, just like our purple, since they do not have an onion. So far, no Pikmin left behind. I'm gonna try my best not to have that happen in this playthrough, thankfully. Look at all those enemies, my god. Man, they would have got absolutely decimated if they were left behind. It wasn't even just one little one. It was like just a ton. Today's reports. What do we have to offer up? Funds earned quite a bit. We went to 2 different dungeons and got at least a few on the surface. I think it was at least 1. I think it was only 1. And then 39 from enemy. So we overall had a gain of Pikmin. We are at 154 total. 111 reds. That is decent. That's even with converting some of them to purples and whites, so. How's progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Press left or right on the control stick for a close-up view of the action. Yeah, I already know how to do that, Mr. President, but thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying your time back at Hakatate, running from the loan sharks. So, that is going to be it for this part. I guess I'll show off quickly. If you go to the right here, you can check out your treasures you have so far. If you want to just view them in here, we'll tell you their worth, what you got here. You can go through. These are all the treasures I have. And as far for we can check out the Piklopedia. As you can see, the enemies you have so far, and you can also see Olimar's notes for them, which he'll read and tell you about what the enemy is. Red Bubble, Oculus Cageamili russus Grubdog family. This large organism has the familiar mandibles and cranial morphology of the Grubdog family, as well as the characteristics bulging eyes and as most grub dogs. The creature's cranium comprises half of its total length and girth, showing a scarlet abdomen and white spots. This creature is primarily nocturnal, choosing to prey upon smaller creatures, returning to their nests. Originally classified as spotty bulborb, further researchers reclassified the species as the red bulborb. Subspecies of varied colors have recently been discovered, but academics are divided into 2 rival camps over how to handle the classification. So you'll have like this for all the enemies you discover, including the bosses. You can go ahead and throw. You can throw pick carrots at them if you want to see how they devour Pikmin. And they'll, which I don't need to relive that nightmare. At a later point, you'll also be able to unlock Louie's notes, which will actually talk about how he would eat the enemies, because he really likes eating things. But I'm not going to go through all those. I will mention though, Multi-Game Master 1, my good friend, has a thing on his channel where he goes through all of Louie's and Olimar's notes and the Piklopedia and stuff. So if you do want to see them all, I highly recommend you check those out. I'll probably link you to them at the end of the series. But until then, we're going to be done with this part for now. So thank you so much for watching these first 3 days of Pikmin 2 in this first part. In the next part, we'll go into day 4 and go back to... yeah, we actually have to go back to the Awakening Wood next. I don't think we can go back. We can't go back to the Valley Repose yet. So we'll be going back to the Awakening Wood. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.